We love Moriocho.
What is going on, everybody? I just want to make a quick little video before this football game comes on because this mouse I'm using right now, the Razer DeathAdder Elite, is the truth. It is the best mouse I have ever used, not just for regular computing, but for gaming. Now, prior I was using the Untitled Chapter, and this mouse is extremely comfortable. It's a decent mouse, it's pretty good, but until the Razer DeathAdder Elite, I thought this was my mouse of choice, but the DeathAdder is vastly superior to this mouse in my opinion, in all aspects besides comfort. As far as comfort goes, this mouse right here cannot be beat. And prior to the caster, I was using the G502 Proteus Core. Blacktooth turned me onto it. This is a good mouse. It has the most features, buttons. It is the Swiss Army knife of mice, but again, just something about it, just about the sensor and everything and how it moves, doesn't feel right. It's kind of heavy and sluggish, but if it's up to you and you can prefer it, this mouse has so many buttons and features, it really cannot be beat in that regard. Now, as far as what I'm using right now, as you can see, is the Razer DeathAdder Elite, and this mouse right here, my god, it's comfortable, it's smooth, the sensor is probably the best I've ever used ever in my life in gaming, highly accurate, the lift is everything that I'd want it to be, the lift is good, it has a front button and a back button for the front and back on the side. They're nice and big, so they're easy to get to, they're not small, they make nice distinctive clicks. It is obviously your standard two front buttons, which are very comfortable, they make nice clicking sensations. Has your nice little scroll wheel right here and two DPI buttons. The scroll wheel right here has this nice little tactile feedback and grip, so your middle finger, or your index finger, what I use, feels nice and at home, and overall I really just can't get enough about this mouse. I mean, if you want to get into technical specifications and the technical know-how of this mouse, I'd probably say go on over to Rocket Jump Ninja because he reviews what seems like a different mouse every month, and like I said, I just use them. I'm not wholeheartedly into all the tech behind them, but it does have a lot of nice little features. I have it programmed to, simulate the typical RGB colors because I am an RGB nut, so it complements my keyboard nicely. It does use a program called Razer Synapse. I mean, the only thing I don't like about it is that it makes you type in your email just like Nvidia does right now for their GeForce experience, so you have to have an active email to update and get things like that. But as far as the program goes, it's pretty simple, just like everything else. You can have customization, you can have different kind of macros, you can have Chrome apps, it can actually detect stats and everything. You can have different selectable profiles, you can change the buttons to do different kinds of things. Performance, lighting, calibration, increased DPI, decreased DPI, increased sensitivity and acceleration, your polling rate, your lighting. You can have by default breathing, reactive, spectrum lighting, static, and you can even calibrate the mouse for different surfaces, whether you're having a soft surface, a regular surface, or a hard surface like I had in that ice mat a while back. So overall, I am just a big fan of this mouse right here. Huge big fan. I believe it retails for around $60 or $70, so anybody who is into or in the market for a new mouse, highly recommend this right here. Cannot give it any higher of a rating. I mean, there could be a better mouse out there, but as far as mice that I've used none better than this one right here.